Hey everyone, Vintage Vinny here. Welcome to another haul video. Everything that I'm going to be sharing with you today came from the second Peddler Mall that I have right around the corner from my house. So if this is your first time here, welcome aboard and thanks for joining me today. I don't have a lot of stuff to share from this particular store. The $60 that I spent, the $60 and change, the vast majority of that stuff money went towards buying a shirt for the place. I was walking around in one of the areas with some vendors and some booths, and I noticed that they had t-shirts with the company's name on it. And I love this store. I've been shopping there since they opened back in 2020. And the staff has always been so nice and friendly. And I thought, I like to support the dealers that are there, but I also want to support the actual business. So I went ahead and picked up one of their t-shirts. I love it. So that, if I hadn't spent that $17, I would have only spent $43 on. So everything that you're seeing right here was about $43. Except for the little elephant that's right here. I forgot to share him in my last haul. So you'll if you want to check that out, you can check it out by clicking the card that's in the top right hand corner. I'll make sure to put that in. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I do want to note I title it an antique store haul, but it's really a peddler's mall or an indoor flea market. So they let everybody sell stuff. So you don't have to be you don't just have to have old stuff. You can sell new stuff and such. So I mean, it works in my favor because I buy and sell a whole bunch of different things. Now, while I like the old stuff, I also like being able to find some modern things that, we can use here at the house or something that I can use for myself. Things like that. So let's go ahead and check out what I got. So this is the first item that I sadly forgot to share in my last video. It is a trunk-up elephant. It's made of like cast iron or something. It's got a tag on it for Mowls, gifts and cards. Love, love, love him. And he was 20% off of an already great price, so I picked him up. So I found this, and I thought it was really interesting. I want to say that it was 20% off. It is a lipstick holder with Cupid on it. Probably 1960s, very Hollywood Regency. So I thought that was interesting, and it's beaded. I will do my research just to see what they are selling for to determine where I will sell this. But this reminds me a lot of either Tarnished Treasures or Heather from Antique Agenda. I feel like this is something that they would pick up either for themselves or to sell, and it's really cool. I have a really old 1900s clock with Cupid on it, so I thought that this was a really cool piece. So I did spot this Galileo thermometer. I have sold one of these in the past. This one is much smaller. So these are not old, or this one is not old specifically. It's got a barcode on the bottom. But I do know that people like to decorate with these in offices or if they just put it out for summertime. It'd be a great piece to have. So that will probably come to a sale at some point. I've got a thing for banks. I really don't know why. I just think some of them are really, really cool. Let me move something out of the way here. I am trying to get some stuff sorted out in this room because it's a disaster. I'm working on it, though. So I found this bank. It says before taxes, and he's dressed up all dapper and like his suit's worth $1 million, or he feels like he's worth $1 million in this thing. And then you've got him after taxes, which I think it stressed him out and it stripped him of everything that he owns except for the bow tie and the top hat. That was really significantly marked down. It was originally $10 and he marked it down to $1.20. Kind of a weird price, but I'll take it. That's almost 90% off. So I liked that. So this is something that, I bought to use. These are Burt's Bees chapsticks. They were $3.75. 10% off. I got them for $3.38. If you guys try to buy Burt's Bees chapsticks at Target, this is probably about a $12 item. Now, my mom likes the pomegranate stuff. So that, depending on, I can usually buy individual tubes of it for I think it's like $2.49 or something like that at Marshall's during the holidays when we get that stuff. I want to say it's like $11 or $12, and maybe it's like $8.99 for 3 of them. So to get all of these for $3 and change, I mean, that's a bargain. That's just something you don't leave behind, especially if you like Burt's products. Sometimes I get that brand mixed up with, there's the Naked Bee and then there's Burt's Bees. Why I get them both mixed up, I don't know. But maybe it's because they both have bees in them. The Naked Bee makes a really nice lotion. The ones that I like the most are the coconut honey and the orange honey blossom. Those two are my favorites. They smell good. They make your skin really soft. Before I go to bed at night, sometimes I like to rub lotion on my arms and just, not lather up, but it just keeps my skin hydrated. So we'll just start with these. This is Issey Miyake L'Odyssée pour Homme Eau de Toilette. I believe that this is perfume or cologne. Issey Miyake, depending on where you buy it, it can be really expensive. I want to say that this is sold originally at Nordstrom. We've gotten this brand before at Marshall's. There was one that we had a few years ago that I remember smelling, and I think it was a unisex scent. And it just smelled really good. And then I think back in 2022, I was at the Yesteryear Antique Mall in Hanover, and I spotted an Issey Miyake scent that I'd never seen before. It was a discontinued scent from 2006, and I paid $12 for it, and I think I sold it for like $190. So I think this one was worth about maybe $30, $35. So I paid about, what did I pay for this? Like $10.80, I think is what this was with the discount. So I like to keep my eyes peeled for perfumes and beauty products. That's just something that I've always liked, and I don't know where it started. It just kind of snowballed, and I've done really well with beauty products. Another item that you want to keep your eyes peeled for is Proactive. You can find this online. I actually remember seeing ads for it, like TV ads, like as seen on TV ads for this stuff. A lot of celebrities endorsed it. I know Adam Levine from Maroon 5 did. And I was really curious and interested in trying it because up until I was probably 20, I want to say that my acne on my face went away by the time I was like 23. And I still struggle with having body acne, backne and body acne. And I'm almost 30 now, so. Proactive, it's a really good name. I've actually bought some of this stuff, Arbitrage, and sold it really well. So, this was, let's see, $5.90. I can't do that math right now. It was 10% off. So I got 65 cents off of it. So I want to say that it was probably like $5.95, something like that. I think that's correct. But yes, I can't remember what this sells for off the top of my head, but it was definitely worth picking up. And the only other item that I'd like to share with you all from this trip to this Peddler's Mall is this beautiful Dansk Denmark pitcher. It's in like this teal turquoise color, like that fantastic mid-century design. Here is the bottom on it. It says Dansk Design Denmark. And this comes off. I just probably need to take a magic eraser to it. It's an enamel pitcher. It's pretty clean, actually. My grandmother, whose kitchen was very like early 1900s. You had a mix of everything. Like she had the old Jello molds, she had like old food tins and canisters and such. She had some of these in her window, and at the time they weren't really worth all that much. But now these have got a little bit of value. But I'm gonna keep this blue one because I love that shade of blue. And I've never seen one like that. And I got that 55% off of the asking price of that seller. So, folks, that is everything that I wanted to share with you all today. Wasn't a whole lot. You know, it's summertime, a lot of the vendors are focusing on acquiring their stuff so that way when yard sale season and flea market season is not in, they'll have a bunch of inventory for their booths. But I'm still trying to support them as best I can while making trips to other places. But I want to thank you all so much for watching and checking out my videos. Please make sure you thumb up the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you all had a really great 4th. I know I did. It was a very calming, relaxing day. And I may or may not have a sale on Saturday. I'm leaning more towards yes, just to have a little extra cash because I'm going to see the old Curiosity Shop next week. So I want to have a little bit of money to throw around for that. And then also keep your eyes peeled because I may do a small little preview of what I'll be bringing for the sales that I'm doing. If you don't know, D, Thrill of the Thrift, Tammy, Vintage Uprising, Texas, Scott, Old Curiosity Shop, myself, and Pee Wee's Treasures are doing I think it's like a Christmas in July collaboration video or sale. And I will bring some of my vintage Christmas. I may or may not bring my silver aluminum tree. I'm not sure if anybody's going to buy that because I did invest quite a bit of money into it. But we will see. Excuse me. I may grab some, like I said, do a preview of some of the things I'll be bringing to both of those sales because we'll be doing 2 of them when I'm up with the Old Curiosity Shop. Trying to think of what else I wanted to say here before I conclude. I will try to have videos posted next week to the best of my ability. And, you know, I will see you all when I'm up in Scott's neck of the woods. Well, you'll see some more of me, too. I'll try to have some content up, but you get what I mean. Y'all have a great one.